It's another original BW Sports 1 production.
Pew pew!
Boom, boom, bam! We are live! It's time for some Dukes of football, baby! What's happening?
What's happening? I like the change in room. I like the scenery.
Yeah,
Got an old festive tree in the background.
yeah. Got the presents, the big box that there was like 9 little boxes in it.
The big box with 9 little boxes. Well,
Yeah.
we have presents under the tree. They're just fake
Hey,
because
they're all
we
fake.
have we have cats, bro. We have
Right.
cats.
Yep. I understand it wholeheartedly.
But it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and all I hear is the Christmas tree ornaments going all over the freaking floor downstairs.
Huh?
So Christmas tree ornaments and wood floors. You be the judge of that one.
That'll wake a brother up really quick.
So, well,
He's like, yep. Dan's
that's
back.
about true. Yeah. So, I thought I'd get into the festive mode,
I like
myself.
it, man.
You
It's funny. The Griswolds are on TV in the other room, right over yonder, and I look at you, and I'm picturing cousin Eddie.
Wow, not cousin Eddie. I'm
I
not
mean,
an Eddie. The
but
shitter's
you got.
full.
I know you got the hat looking. You got the robe or the bed coat, the night coat, as
He
some
said
people
the
call it.
bed coat.
Some people call
Who
it
the
the
hell
bed
calls
coat.
it the bed coat?
Somebody, I'm sure, out there calls it a bed coat. I
I
don't
want
know
to take
where
a
that
poll.
person
I
is.
want to take a poll. Who calls it a bed coat?
I bet I find one person that calls it a bed coat before I find 10 black people that know what open wheel racing is, okay? Let's not bullshit each other here, Damon. We've been going on that for 4 years and I still ain't found 10.
And we own a team.
I know. What's up with that? Jeez.
But anyway, how's
But
coaching?
we digress. Hey, man, we're 2-1. We started out really slow that second game. Had to play from about a 20-point deficit. Ended up losing by 9 that one. But what was it? Last night? No, Monday night. Yeah, we came back pretty strong. Won by a good margin. So now we're on break, and here we go.
Sounds like fun.
How's football? Because football
Football.
ain't over for you.
Well, it is over. Well,
Oh,
kinda. It's over for games.
okay.
So now is, but I know he's trying out the first weekend of the new year for a 7-on-7, 5-on-5. With him being lineman, they do the 5-on-5.
Nice.
And so he's got that coming up. And then I don't know. I was thinking about because we need to do some specified training and get at our pre-weight lifting. So it's about time for Elijah to be elite.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, tell him his big brother's in there sometimes.
So I figured that he's pretty good with the youth and has his little niche with getting the kids together. And I have not seen a football yet, so
I like it. I like it. Here we go. Elite Performance, where the dream of elite fitness becomes reality. 765-499-1005. Check them out today at eliteptindy.com.
that was damn good.
Boom. I ain't lost it.
That was damn good. That was damn good.
Hey, but you know what? This is Christmas week. You brought out the festivities in your wardrobe. We got the background on both sides going. Now we got to bring in the fans' presents that we brought to them tonight. We have 2 presents for you guys that we've been literally watching, walking around, sitting there, being so quiet like little kids on Christmas Eve. But you know what? It's time to open the presents. That's right, folks. We're bringing in a couple other people from the network. We got our own Stephen A. over here and Quiggs over here. That's
Hello.
right. Super kicking it with Stephen and Greg, a.k.a. Stephen A. and The Wiz. And then we got Timothy Quigley. Quigley.
Fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in an astonishing 350 pounds of southpaw from Central Pennsylvania. Yeah, no, I'm not southpaw.
Damn, I mean, he had it going though.
Had
I was
it going.
liking it. I was liking it.
I was in. I was
That's
like, oh
right.
yes, like we
Yeah,
have lots
man.
in common.
Quiggs is here from
The
just
southpaw or
about
the 350?
so-
Well, yes.
Well, I was gonna say that. What's going on, fellas? How we doing? Merry
Dinner's
Christmas. Ah, that's right. I like it.
Merry
Yeah,
Christmas,
Quiggs
guys.
is from the baseball show. I know he's you would think it'd be his off season, but there's been some fireworks over there and the signings, and Mr.
Well,
Wrestler guy over here, they
No
got-
off season.
Dude,
No
that
off-
is like right now you got some shit going on, man.
We are
The
no
Viper's
off-season.
back. The
Viper's
Viper.
back. They got a lot going on. So yeah, we'll be back live this week, Friday night, because the weekend's a little bit crazier with Christmas. So we will try to get together Friday night, catching up on all things wrestling related. We got Royal Rumble happening in more than a month, so we got that away. AEW wise, they're just kind of keep moving along. What else? NXT kind of finished up, getting things going. So yeah, I did hear that they are giving wrestlers off this week, so I believe shows will be taped and actually give them, a little bit of time off, because usually they are legit on the road to like Christmas Day and then back on the road. So yeah, nice that Triple H,
nice.
Papa H, as he likes to be
Papa
called,
H.
gives some
Let's
time
not
off.
say that ever again.
That's what the wrestlers call him.
No, we need to stop that. We need
I
to
mean, you either got Papa Paul, Papa Trips.
You want me to say Daddy H? I mean, that sounds a lot worse.
Whoa.
Yeah,
There we go.
Different network. But
That's our
700 million Quigs? 700 million?
Don't.
What's up with
But it's not 700 mil. Well, it is, but in terms of tax breakdown, it's not.
Man,
It's
the
Bobby
Dodgers
Bonilla.
are the Dodgers are smart.
That deal incredibly pisses me off, because here's why. The point of the luxury tax in MLB is to hold some sort of competitive advantage so somebody doesn't go out there and build a super team, which is exactly what the Dodgers are doing by paying Ohtani $2 million, which is a $68 million discount off of his yearly salary until 2043. Then he gets paid the $68 million a year, and it doesn't hit the luxury tax for the Dodgers.
And he's not playing.
No, I mean,
I thought Bobby Bonilla had the best ever
I was just
retirement deal.
he looked at Bobby
Nope.
Bonilla and said, "Brother, I'm going to want to."
Hey, hold my beer,
Yeah.
Bobby.
I'm gonna tell you exactly. I got two words that'll settle all this. You don't even have to deal with the luxury tax. You don't have to deal with super teams and nothing like that.
Salary cap.
Salary cap.
Salary cap. Yeah, it fixes everything. But
Well, most of it.
they looked at the rule, and the rule does state that a player can defer any amount of the contract. So it's clear deliberation. Deliberation.
Yeah,
I can't think of
that's
the word.
what it is.
I've
For
been
a
sick
guy
all
who
month
has
and
never
coughing,
played in
so.
the playoffs. That's my gripe for a guy who's never played in the playoffs. I'm not talking about Japanese playoffs.
No, I'm just trying to
Angels ain't
think
been to the
because
playoffs.
No, they're terrible. They should trade Mike Trout too while they're at it. But
I mean, you can't give a guy 700 million who's never made the postseason. That's just me.
But he pitches and hits.
But he hasn't pitched and hit to the playoffs. He's hurt.
But he's
every year.
a two-time regular season MVP.
Hey,
He's a
but
Cy
he
Young
hasn't-
winner,
It sounds like Dak.
And he's never been in the playoffs.
and he's never been to the playoffs. Hey, if you're gonna have a kid, for everyone out there, just become a baseball player. no CTE issues, no concussion issues. Your knees don't get destroyed. You don't have to worry about severe injuries. And if you're good enough, you might make $300 million to be average
a year.
I'd still take a ball.
If only I was a little lighter and could hit a curveball.
So we're going to switch up pace a little bit. We normally do NCAA first, but we have an extremely amount of bowl games, but we could go through the bowl games pretty quickly because I'm pretty sure I'm going to go out on a 83.476% chance that none of us has done any research on any of these 6 and 16.
How dare you call my flipping of a coin not doing research?
That's pretty much how I went. You know what I mean? So let's chitter chatter about some NFL at the moment. So that'll be good. So because we got our good buddy Daniel who likes to skeet out on us for a little bit, but that's fine because he's building the brand.
Building the foundation. I like that picture right there.
A lot of balls.
That's what she said.
Ah!
Where's my drum kit?
I'm pretty shitty in the NFL over the past 3 weeks. I am not going to lie.
No, but what we got to talk about is pretty simple. But before I get to, I can find any of the shit that I was supposed to talk about.
Uh-oh.
That would always
happens. Here we go. There you go. I found it. Evernote is being a dick, so I have to circumvent other kind of ways. So where do we start off with? Might as well go with the conversation that we had from one of my former Steelers players, Rashad Mendenhall.
Is CTE like a thing that ex-Steeler players just get now? Like,
I mean,
you had Antonio Brown, who's clearly got some screws loose, and is now Rashad Mendenhall doing the same thing. Like, every former Steeler is just going to have some CTE at this point.
Ben Roethlisberger's doing the same damn thing. I'm like, he's really starting to not become my favorite Steeler.
I just don't. I don't get. I don't get it. If the roles were reversed, we all know that it would be a lot louder than it is. But what?
No, I was agreeing.
Oh,
that's an agreement.
Okay. I thought I didn't know what you if you was getting ready to sneeze, burp, something. I didn't know. Yeah, Gesundheit. I just don't get it how that is okay, but yet this isn't. I mean, we're teaching yet again a rule that it's okay for somebody, and I'm not just saying color. I'm saying color, religion, yada yada yada, anything and everything. It's like if one is bad for one, why don't we just say, okay, morally, common sense would tell you if it's not good for this person, it's probably not good for this person, so don't do it. I don't know. That's just me.
You can't take our thunder. That's our only ace in the hole. Yeah, I said it.
Oh, shit.
I can say
fade to black. I'm out of this.
All I pictured was Homer Simpson walking backwards into a bush down there where Quiggs is.
If I had more room to move, I'd try to pull it off.
I mean, I would like to find something positive, some type of conversation into that. You know what I mean? I guess we can play around with it and say, well, okay, let's play with it. What if we did have two teams? I mean, it'd be an interesting conversation for the player, not per se it being a white team or a black team, but I find it very, very hard to find some type of positive spin on those words. Because, I mean, I agree with you, Dan, if a colored guy – another one that I could get away with. Yeah,
we're almost in 2024 now. Come on, let's end this.
Don't forget, I'm 1%.
Yes. You know what I mean? If the African American can say it, well, if the white guy can say it, and the crosses be burned out in front of the stake, then I also believe that that's probably the wrong analogy to use.
Yep.
Yeah,
Talking about a white guy burning crosses in the fields.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Where are we going with this show tonight?
Well,
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Well, we're
well,
getting
basically,
canceled.
it should be if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. If
Right.
he's gonna be trash for saying it, then he also should be trash for saying it. TJ Watt had a good reply though to try to fun it up though.
I caught a glimpse of that. What was he saying? Basically, like I'm white. I played football. I thought I was pretty good, or something like that. Was that the gist of it?
Kinda, yeah. But he said, yeah, we get killed in corner. That was his biggest.
Well, I just made that joke a few minutes ago. So.
Yeah, that was
Right.
it. That was it. He said we get killed in corner.
There's one thing I will say about myself: I am not original.
Hey, man, we got the offensive line.
Hey,
Tom
Trent
Brady-
Williams is black.
Tom, let's just take the mid-thousands New England Patriots minus Aaron Hernandez.
Well, the world is minus him right now. So,
Well, they gave him a long leash.
man,
Especially down in Florida.
damn. Okay, this is how we're ending 2023, folks. We got a couple more shows to go of this year. Maybe.
Slid that one right on in there.
Steven's over here just like, what did I get myself into tonight?
What do you mean? What did
I
I
thought we
get?
were going to talk about Christmas.
We've been in
My
this.
favorite Christmas
He
He said, I'm over here to talk about Christmas.
It's Die Hard a Christmas movie.
Christmas.
Oh,
Come
I-
on. Look
No,
at that.
Die Hard, just because it was during Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
But it was at a Christmas party.
It was
In
at a
the
Christmas
snow.
party.
And it was a miracle on Christmas, saving everybody from the terrorists.
Oh my God! Let's stretch this even further.
Really
Let's
fun
just
fact,
keep avoiding the topic.
I've literally watched that movie once in my life.
What,
Hey,
Die Hard?
it's a good movie. I mean, it's
Oh,
a good
dude.
movie. There's a
Die
lot
Die
of
Hard
Yeah,
2 is my
Mark-
favorite one.
Just to say, I marked it off my Christmas list.
And Die Hard 2 is
Scratch
the
it
New
off.
Year's movie, I think.
Oh,
Doesn't
Lord.
Die Hard 2 take place over New Year's?
Well, how
But the
about
Die
I
Hard
don't remember.
movie, that's not the movie that I saw. I saw a totally different Die Hard movie.
So it's not even before Christmas a Christmas movie. There's the true spirit of the evening.
The night
Stephen
before.
A., God love you. You are the
We're
balance
just
in
gonna
my
keep,
life right
we're just
now.
gonna keep bringing in Christmas.
Oh, damn.
What was everybody's favorite Christmas present as a child?
Huh. Man.
Mine
now
was
you
the
make
GI
me
Joe battlecraft carrot, air. What is it? The ship
The
in the
aircraft
water.
barrel, yes.
Yes.
think-
So wait, you were one person that got that probably.
Fuck yeah. I got that big some bitch.
Had to put it together.
I mean, to him, that was just like a little action video.
It was a little
or
action boat. Yeah,
Yes,
it was a
there you go.
matchbox. It was a matchbox.
Matchbox. There you
Matchbox
go.
car.
There you go. I'd have
Well-
to say Castle Graveskull, man.
That's good.
Ooh, that was a good one.
That was.
Now I did have, and I keep looking for the WWF hockey game, and I see it going on
Hockey
eBay
game?
for it was a tabletop game
Yep.
Oh, okay.
with like, it's hard to describe, but I've seen it go online for like $2,000-3,000.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's
Hey,
full.
you see that?
Yep,
My collection over there.
there you go. What's yours? You brought up the question.
I'd probably have to go with the original Sony PlayStation we got that my brother and I got as a combo gift, and we played the ever-loving crap out of Tekken 3 and Crash Bandicoot.
I was a Tekken god.
Tekken.
Tekken 3.
My fingers were golden.
I'm still all about Street Fighter.
Ooh, see,
Any
we
fighting
got
game, I was kicking
Tekken.
ass.
I was gonna say we
We
got
got Street
Tekken here,
Fighter.
we got Street Fighter here. I
You
was
got
played
Mortal
them all.
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I
yeah.
played them all. I played them all. Killer Instinct,
Well,
Mortal Kombat,
Mrs.
Soul's
Ashby did not let
Calibur.
me
I played
have
them all.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
So it's all about Street Fighter in my house.
Yeah.
I had to go down the
I
street.
played them all.
I had to go down the street to play Mortal Kombat at the neighbor's house and be like, "Oh man, that was awesome! That fatality."
Yep,
Oh, yeah,
when that
dude,
actually had blood in the game.
I learned that the one button fatalities.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
God.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So all you had to do is just hit a button. I didn't even have to put the code in.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow.
The,
So your character didn't like
babyalities.
go all around, do the moves, and do the duck.
Right?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Yes, that was me. Oh look, I uppercutted him at the end because I couldn't figure out the combo move.
That's great. Hey, let's talk. Let's chit chat a little football here real quick
Oh,
before
football.
Dan gets out of here.
Football.
Yeah. Well, is that what we're here for?
Playoffs.
So what'd you think about the suspension?
On your boy,
Yes.
on Pittman hit, I think it was, honestly, my opinion, it was bullshit to suspend him because we have seen way worse happen, and they're not getting suspended. Fine them, okay, targeting, if that's what you want to call it, fine. You can do that part, but suspending him for the rest of the season, including if you guys make it into the playoffs, is ridiculous in my opinion. And for one, for two, the hit, in my opinion, he was coming down like this to get underneath the player's upper section, and the player in Pittman came down like this and made contact as he was kind of like, I don't know. To me, it looked like it was a football play. And to hear him say, you just want to give us the flags and put the flags on so we know exactly what we're going for. I mean, unfortunately, that's what it's seeming like the world is going to because of this. Now, I'm all for player safety. I 100% for player safety, but
I think we all are.
Yeah, in certain aspects, there are plays that just happen. There's Stephen.
I mean, it's a collision sport. I mean, regardless, there's going to be contact.
So I think I was listening to the Kelsey Brothers podcast earlier. They're kind of talking about the same thing, and even they were like, it didn't look intentional. I mean, if you really wanted to mess the guy up there, you had a shot.
Him up.
You had a shot to make it really, really bad. But the guy got folded up, and I'm sure, natural instinct, full speed, you see that. You got to throw the flag, which I don't think any of us are arguing a flag could have been thrown. The 3-game suspension definitely seems a little extreme, in my opinion, but
possibly
no, 3 games. They gave him the rest of the season.
Which means if they do make it to the playoffs, if they make it to the playoffs, he can't play in the playoffs.
He's
done. They suspended the 2 coach players.
The NFL did it, or did the
that's even?
Yeah, the NFL did it.
I thought it was just 3 period.
No, it was the end. They said for the rest of the season.
Oh no, that's
playoffs if they make it.
Yeah, the 2 coach players is the rest of the regular season.
Hey, let's
even
shoot bald eagles.
What I heard. Sorry, and I was going to say real quick, and they're not even letting people know what happened with that.
They shot bald eagles.
Oh, is that what? I don't know.
Yeah, they were out hunting and they were shooting fucking bald eagles.
Oh.
Well, that's stupid.
That is
the most communist thing I've ever heard.
Because they said, wow. That culture.
Where is Team America when you need them?
It's so stupid. I mean, why would you do it?
I didn't realize that. Huh.
Yeah.
Because the way they made it sound like it was something so egregious that you didn't even want it out there, but.
Well, it's an endangered species. It's our country's symbol of freedom.
It's the reason the Eagles should be America's team.
And
that is more American than the Eagle.
That was the greatest segue.
The country where the documents were signed to declare independence.
That was the greatest segue to a 3-game losing streak that I have ever heard.
No one likes us.
I still don't care. Yeah, we still don't care, but damn, is it making it hard? It's like, holy, I mean, we were coming through a gauntlet. We knew that, but ouch. Not just losing. We got our asses whooped 2 out of the 3 of those.
Yeah. And I think coming out of the gauntlet, too, of it was Kansas City, Buffalo, and Dallas, and I'm trying to think who else they threw in there. But
against us?
Yeah. Like, there was the 4 in a row that was like the month of hell.
Yeah.
And I think
Buffalo,
any sane
Niners,
Eagle fan was figuring, they were going to drop one or maybe two of those, but not two in the fashion of getting blown out, especially one at home and one against your arch rival.
That's the one that hurts. That's
the bad. The Dallas one hurt more. San Francisco sucked because it was at home. Dallas sucked because it was Dallas.
Oh, yeah,
and
that was
I will be fully biased in that statement. I would much rather have lost to Dallas by a field goal than getting blown out by 30.
But look at the fact. Y'all still got 2 games against the Giants, so you're going to win the division.
And
at this point, who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? We might lose both of those.
If freaking Drew Lock can look like Tom Brady, what's Tommy DeVito going to look like?
Yeah, we're not going to go that far. You know what I mean? Okay, so
92 yards.
It's not like they're the Pittsburgh Steelers or anything, and we're not going to lose to the 2 worst teams in the league. Back to
yeah, but I think your defensive coordinator has a general idea of calling blitz more than 3 times all year, and rushing 4 and playing 2 low mid and high safety.
I think on the blitzing thing, I think honestly they're getting ready to unleash the next 3 weeks to get ready for the playoffs on that one. But
why is Nolan Smith on the field?
Well, here's my thing on offense: run the ball, because you move the ball when Swift has the ball in his hands. Mm-hmm. You move the ball when you got Hurts on a little draw.
Forget that QB draw play. It's going to get him killed.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Just give it to Swift.
Give
it to Gaineswell and run the ball. Quit throwing on every down. This reminds
me. What's the point of getting Rashad Penny if he's not even going to play?
The golden rule.
Sorry to cut you off there. Just the offensive thing is driving me crazy. How many times his fans got to scream, run the ball? Sirianni goes, yeah, it's not a half bad idea. I think we should run the ball. And then we rely on hero ball. Mm-hmm. And
you run the ball, you run the clock, you control the game flow, and you stop their offense from getting on the field and going 92 fucking yards on you to win the game.
The last thing I'll say is clock management when you're up 17-13 with 8 minutes left in the game and you're driving down the field. Why would you think about taking a shot to the end zone when you're already up and you have an opportunity to kill clock? How that was the Steelers' ball from what, the 80s and 90s? Oh, we're going to get the ball in the fourth quarter and you're never going to see it again. Mm-hmm. How many times did the Steelers have the lead with 10 minutes left and they controlled the clock all game? Mm-hmm. Why can't anybody else do that?
I don't know, because we sure as hell can't do it now. But I know Steve is sitting over nice and pretty with, like, well, my coach is doing pretty well. with Gardner.
They might win the division by default.
How's the Eagles' offense going? The Eagles Super Bowl offense. How's that running right now?
It's hilarious.
Jacksonville dropping. What everybody's 3 of them are 8-6. It looks like right now.
Oh, it should be fun. Let's see anything else before we get rid of Dan. I'm not even going to ask him my Mike Tomlin question. I'm just going to let that one go because I kind of feel it.
Year?
He's going to be back. He's going to be back.
It might be the first year this year though that he doesn't hit the 500.
You said that last year. I just need a week where JJ could just get. Stop wasting JJ's great season. That's all I got to say. JJ, FJ, they're all watts.
AJ, AJ, 3.
They're all interchangeable watts.
That's true.
What was that the player's name from the King of People? AJ, TJ, CJ, / 4th to 5th or something like that?
And their sister's name's BJ. All right, guys.
Real quick, Dan. Real quick.
Yeah,
who you got?
Dolphins.
Who you got?
I shouldn't even have had to say the Dolphins in that last one. I think San Fran will pull this one out. I don't think Baltimore's got. San Fran is on another level right now. Baltimore is on that level, but the NFC teams up on the top are a little bit notch better than the AFC this year.
Sounds like fun.
All right. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry
I appreciate
Christmas.
y'all.
Merry Christmas, brother.
We will be in touch over the next couple of weeks. I will see you all next week. I'm 98.9994746% sure I'll be here next Wednesday night. Until then, I'll be out. I'll see ya. Building. Boof. Later.
That is a sign off, ladies and gentlemen.
That is a sign off. Well,
Needed a
I don't
smoke
have a whole lot of college chit chat because it's not really chit chat time. It's all really bowl games for college at this moment. So not a whole lot of chit chat for that.
Oh, come on, man.
Remove it.
No, my
Take
Wi-Fi
it out.
bar's at like 1 bar, so I'm thinking like, oh, am I spazzing out here or something?
Yeah.
It's gotta be worried.
Let's see. Christmas is normally bowl games. So what about the bowl games and Christmas brings up memories for you guys?
I think just an overall sense of, family getting together and, I mean, we always go to my grandma's or whatever. We always throw a game on. We open up gifts. We have quote unquote dinner at 1, which is a thing for some people, whether you want to call it lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it. It's Christmas meal at grandma's, and you go, you open up gifts, you eat a bunch of cookies, and you watch some football. And then you say hi to the family, you have a little bit of fun, you throw some jabs at each other, and then you say, see you next time.
There you go. Yeah, I got nothing because we don't really do the college football stuff.
So are you watching hoops on because
We do throw the NBA games on everyone, like here and there. But we do the whole opening gifts in the morning, hang out during the day, eat dinner, call it a day. There's really no,
Dinner at dinner time or dinner at lunchtime?
Dinner now, yes. This is actually dinner at dinner time. Crazy.
so what I mean, but so it sounds
We're-
like you had
we're
a
bigger,
you had a
Matt.
bigger family.
Yeah. I mean, I got 5 siblings, so yeah.
So I can see it would be
We don't tend to just sit around watching TV. If anything, we throw the joke of, okay, look, let's see what parts Christmas Story's on, since they put it on 24/7.
yes,
Yeah, we don't really have any. I mean, like I said, we might throw the basketball games on. I still remember the year when the Pacers played on Christmas Day, and we did watch that.
I'm a little shitty that the Pacers aren't playing on Christmas Day. I mean, I think they've earned that.
Not yet, though. I think
Hey, man, listen.
I think it'll be next year. I mean,
because we want to see Luka. Okay, we do want to see Luka.
Yeah.
I tried.
no, it's fun. I mean, I want a Christmas Day game, but the Christmas Day game we had was us and the Pistons, the brawl year.
That was a Christmas game?
Yes. Because I remember watching.
Merry Christmas.
That was a
Yep.
Christmas game?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Wait.
Oh.
When,
Well,
I don't think that was a
for
Christmas
some
game.
reason, I remember watching it with family, though. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
But that
fact check,
could've been-
yo. I don't think that was a Christmas
Malice
game.
at the Palace.
So that would
I
have
don't
been.
think that was a Christmas
November.
game.
No, that Malice at the Palace was November 19th of 2004.
Because when we watched.
Yeah.
Because
So
we
is that
played
the
them pretty. We played them. I know there was because none of the players were playing.
Because they were all suspended.
Yeah, I know they were. I wish I could bring up that season. Well, I
They
don't
were
want to bring up that
gone.
season,
Like, I mean, that might have been that year.
but yeah, we were. Yeah, we were.
That might have been that year.
Anyways, but yeah, I don't really have any college football.
Hey, well, at least somebody from the Jermaine O'Neal family won some championships. His daughter's got back-to-back volleyball championships.
Yeah, she's volleyball. 6'8" or 6'2", they said, or 6'3".
I think he's like 6'3" or something like that, and she survived 2 open heart surgeries.
Oh, is she?
Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, miracle. Get them rings.
Wow.
Yeah, with me, man, it was kind of different as a child. Like for I'd say probably up to like 11. Like we spent Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day in church, man. Like you're there for Christmas Eve service. You go home. You open up your non-worldly Christmas presents, and then you come back to church on Christmas Day. Like that was different. But then like after 11, like the teenage years, Christmas changed a little bit. So I really never believed in the theory of Santa Claus because I grew up in such a religious house. So Christmas was like,
You mean
it
you
was
didn't believe a
churchy day.
fat man breaking into your home to leave Christmas and steal your milk and cookies?
Well, yeah, it didn't make sense from the one. And two, I lived in an apartment and we had no fireplace. And your rebuttal was, oh, he sprinkled dust on the keyhole. Like, let's stop
Nah.
that. Let's stop that.
Magical breaking and entering dust.
We used to
Right.
do midnight mass on Christmas Day. So we'd be at church at midnight and get home like 2 or 2:30, and then you'd still my mom and dad have to get everything ready for Christmas morning.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell they did it.
Hey, I was only child, so Christmas was pretty easy in my house.
My mom and dad were always like, "I'm surprised you guys didn't wake up from us, rummaging back and forth to every bedroom trying to get stuff put away." So
NyQuil
That my parents
was
said the same
stronger
thing
back
because my parents would say the same stuff because they hid the presents in our room because my brother and I were completely clueless as to where they would be, and everything was either hidden in my closet or his closet.
because you weren't cleaning your room, so you wouldn't have gone in.
I
your
never went
closet.
into my closet. The only thing in my closet was my sports jerseys, and I'm not wearing those in the winter.
That's true. That's true.
Plus, I could have opened it up anyway, and I'm such an idiot and don't see anything in front of my face. You could have had the Lego Millennium Falcon sitting right there. I wouldn't have noticed it.
they used to do ours in the garage, and you'd see like different sheets of varying size. Like you'd see the different stacks of stuff. My mom's like, "Yeah, I guess you guys just never thought on anything."
Well, it was
I mean-
also a thing, too, for us. Like my dad always said, you know where they're at. You can go find them if you want. You're just going to ruin the surprise for yourself.
Yeah. Like,
I
yeah,
mean,
it
that
was,
makes
yeah.
sense.
With me, the only child was pretty simple. I mean, I didn't have to compete with nobody else's gift sharing. They were all mine.
They're all yours.
That is the most single child syndrome statement I have heard in a long time. I don't have
Hey,
to
I'm
compete.
full of 'em.
Everything is mine.
I am full of them.
All right, here we go. 2004-2005 season, Detroit Pistons, Indiana Pacers, 2004 NBA playoffs, Eastern Conference Finals, Malice at the Palace rematch. So it was on Christmas
Rematch.
Day.
So how is it a rematch
Well,
when none of the players were there?
Why was this not in Hell in a Cell?
yeah, it should have been something.
Because
Well, you didn't have anybody there that needed to be. So yeah, we lost by 5 points. Yeah, so it was okay. So I do remember watching on Christmas Day. I didn't think I was crazy.
No,
I mean-
you were crazy about what game you watched, not about the teams that played.
Apparently, the Heat and Lakers played that night too. Shaq and
Did they-
Kobe.
Ah,
So yes, okay.
they probably had delayed
It
game.
took me a few minutes to find that because I was like, I know we've watched it.
I swear it was Mandela effect.
I wish there
right
was I wonder if there's a stat sheet. I would love to see what stats would be on that game.
I'm sure you can find it.
That's what I need to.
Hey, what was your favorite meal? I know everybody has their Thanksgiving theme. What was your traditional family Christmas meal?
We do the ham because we do turkey for Thanksgiving, then we do ham. And I just love me some ham.
Yeah,
Nothing
we
too-
got
Nothing. too
ham, potatoes,
Yeah.
bunch of the Pillsbury crescent rolls because my brother would destroy an entire pack or 2 of those himself. Yeah, and then come New Year's, it was always pork and sauerkraut, which I never eat because sauerkraut's disgusting. I don't know. Have you guys heard of that one? Doing pork and sauerkraut on New Year's to bring in good luck for the new year?
Not pork and sauerkraut. We do corned beef and cabbage. And I'll have
Similar.
a spoonful of black eyed peas because I
You got-
hate black eyed peas.
I was gonna say
The
'cause I know
band?
it's
What was
The
that?
band? He's the band.
Oh, the band. Yeah, once Fergie left.
There's still people in. Oh my god.
because it's in this area, it's a good old PA Dutch thing for pork and sauerkraut on New Year's, which I'm not going to eat rotten cabbage. No, thank you.
I got no issues with fermented cabbage.
Nah.
I mean,
Smells
it's nothing
disgusting.
Like
Smells
Yeah.
disgusting. Stinks up the whole kitchen for the next 6 hours. You can't get rid of the smell, and for the rest of the day, like you got that stinging sensation of just awfulness in the back of your nose and in the back of your throat. It's just no.
Sauerkraut on a nice, thick Polish sausage with some mustard. So, I just heard it when I said it. With some mustard, man, that's great. Now, I don't know if I could just like eat sauerkraut as a side, but as a topping on.
Oh no, this is
on a dog or in a Reuben. Like, oh yes, definitely in a Reuben.
No, I can't do sauerkraut.
What about eggnog? Where are we on eggnog?
I do eggnog, straight and bourbon.
I've never actually tried one, so
I can't take the smell of it. Just doesn't.
I freaking love eggnog. Yes, I do.
I mean, I love bourbon. I love whiskey. I love scotch.
Then
so
you just drink that. Just put the eggnog next to it.
Yeah. You put like for a normal glass. You put eggnog with a shot of bourbon. You know what I mean? Just mix it up pretty good with a little cinnamon on top. Yeah, that's hot shit, bro.
I'll have to try it. There's a store out here, Rutter's. They always got good milk and good chocolate milk. They sell eggnog this time of year, so maybe I'll have to grab a small little pint of that and mix it with some bourbon and see if that'll do the trick.
Yeah, you gotta get
the cheap, easy way.
Now you gotta spend if you want a good eggnog, you gotta spend a couple extra bucks. You know what I mean? There's
on the bourbon or on the actual
on the eggnog. You know what I mean? Because I know people. Because there's a lot of people that you get a lot of the watery shit. That process, like you go to Kroger and you just got like the whole 4 rows and there's 90. Like, no, don't get the container. There's one that's made. It's in a green. It's like one quart, and it's in a green container. It's probably the best. I've been drinking this since I was a kid. It's like a $4, $5 bottle. I mean, yeah, it's more expensive, but you know where you went. You know what I mean? This is equivalent of using white chicken eggs to, to red chicken egg or brown eggs. It's a different.
Okay, Rashard Mendenhall.
Nice.
It was right there. I had to take it.
That was great. So, if you guys were wondering, I guess I'll throw this up here. This is the current.
Wasn't I like didn't me and Tommy Boy have like the tiebreaker during the Super Bowl last year?
Yes.
Yeah, and now I'm like sniffing last place. Him and I are sniffing last place. Like,
but you're not in last. Don't worry. Look who's there rocking this number.
Yeah, but I mean,
those bowl games must have really screwed me up. I should have studied more.
No, your bowl games was it? Hold on, I can tell you. I don't think your bowl games were bad.
Actually, I don't.
Was it a week or two ago? You were saying we all only had like 3 games correct or something.
Oh
like that?
my God, man, that was like 2 weeks ago. Like we were terrible.
That's terrible.
But we were all consistently terrible. So,
well, one year I was in a Survivor League, and we were all knocked out within 3 weeks.
Oh,
because there were so many upsets. I think in week 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think in the Survivor pool I was in this year, I think my friend and I lasted like 3 or 4 weeks. I forget who we picked, but it was like one of those games of, are you kidding me? Like, it's like somebody beat the Chiefs or something.
Yeah, but this is only 3 weeks into it. Yeah,
that's crazy. So, but there's this week, there's an opportunity for somebody to catch up. I think our picks are kind of varied. You know what I mean? Unlike last week where we all pretty much went the same path, a lot of us kind of split apart this group of games. So let's run through here and pick. We don't have to talk about them because I know none of us have done anything. So just tell me who you pick.
Did you use a penny, nickel, dime, or quarter when deciding the flip?
Some of these teams I don't even know who they are. That's even better.
How dare you say that about the UNLV, whatever they are?
The
Running
Running
Rebels? Aren't they still Running Rebels? Did they change?
They are the Running Rebels. They are the Running Rebels.
You should throw out bonus points, like just rapid round, like bring somebody on here, like make it next week or whatever. If we do another holiday thing, whoever gets on and can name the most random college team names of like these lesser bowl games gets a bonus point for each one that's correct.
You mean like University of San Antonio?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's a drink.
Oh,
there goes the eggnog.
That's why you have one. No eggnog. This was Arnold Palmer.
I do like that nice feedback every time you're pounding it, though.
Oh yes, my bad.
Just hear it.
Sorry, I hear it now.
I was like,
well, he's paying attention to the screen. He has to make sure it's on a solid surface.
I feel like I'm in those cartoons with the symbols.
But yeah, like those random schools like IUP, UI, or
the Jaguars.
Oh, come on!
The Mastodon.
Man, it's down the street.
Oh yeah, true.
Now, don't forget that Fort Wayne.
That was a real lack of awareness on my end.
IUP, UI, Fort Wayne.
See, I just went to regular old IUP because there's an Indiana university that's also in Pennsylvania. There was also a time there was a California university in Pennsylvania.
There's an Indiana, Pennsylvania, right?
Yes, that's where IUP's at. It's about an hour outside of Pittsburgh. That's where I spent my 4 years out at college, in the middle of nowhere.
What was the mascot?
They used to be the Indians, but then they got in trouble, so now they're the Crimson Hawks.
The Crimson Hawks. I kind of like
not just a hawk. Not just a hawk.
No,
not a red hawk.
And the Hawk's name is Norm. Norm.
That's even better.
I'm pretty sure that's still his name.
Everybody knows his name.
Norm.
Yep, meet Norm, the official mascot of the Crimson Hawks.
He just comes in with a big curly top and a big.
Here, I'll show you a picture of him here real quick.
Oh no! Here we go. Let's see, Norm.
Presents. Share screen. Meet Norm. Come on, mouse! Don't die on me now.
No. Wi-Fi.
That is Norm.
Oh yeah, that looks like I know Norm. Yeah.
That's my guy from 25th Street.
Norm used to frequent Culpeppers and
pretty muscular. Look at that guy, man.
Norm's the man.
He's got some built.
Yeah, that's good old Norm. That's my college mascot where I paid way too much to get absolutely nothing in return.
But you got a college experience.
Out there, yes, I did. I was in and my freshman year, because I was so terrible at standardized testing, I was in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, and yes, I did go to Groundhog Day.
We know Punxsutawney Phil. Roll out the barrel.
Never want to go back again. One and done. One and done.
All right, let's knock out some of these bowl games here. One and done.
I could tell you the story, but you go one time and you're good.
All right, so here's our first game up. We have the Boca Raton Bowl. 6-6, buddy.
Roofplane.com. Is that Roofplane?
Why don't we just start doing these Ricky Bobby style, like the Ritz Cracker Cheese at Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's, Arby's, KFC, Applebee's, Jack Daniels, Whiskey Coke.
I keep telling you, why doesn't Dan get on it? BW Sports 1 Bowl, come on.
I mean, if Barstool can do
it. Give me that S.
So you got, you going to Syracuse?
For Steven. Yes, Syracuse.
Syracuse. So you got Syracuse and the South Florida Bulls.
The former robbed champion UCF Bulls.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty good on the mascots, though. I think I'm pretty good on the mascots.
I'm telling that it would take a lot of work and a lot of points to figure out, but that would be pretty funny to see like who guesses what.
Yeah, that would be
What's
fun.
this one? The Gasparilla?
Oh, South Florida. I got UCF wrong and South Florida wrong. Jeez, that shows you where I'm at.
Jeez. Marking down.
Gasparilla Bowl. This is no, I've been like, I wanted to hear Dan's rant on why we have these crappy ass bowls. But anyway, and here's another 6-6 for you.
Does Georgia Tech still run the triple option?
I don't think so, but that was
then I'm
like
not interested.
I think that was the last Power 5 school to run the triple option.
Yeah, because they were running triple option with Calvin Johnson there.
Yeah. But I think the coach is gone, so I think they're opening it up. But I can't.
Well, then that's
quote
another
me
reason to
on
pick
that.
UCF.
Totally
I went UCF. I went
Sure,
UCF.
UCF.
University of
Central Florida.
Yeah. Where is it located?
Central
In
Florida.
Central Florida.
Orlando.
The Mickey Mouses, right?
Yes, it's down. It's not too far from Disney World. Let's see. Here we got the Brigham Bowl, the 76 Brigham Bowl, and we have Troy and Duke. So everybody knows Duke, and Duke should have had a better season than what they did, but the quarterback got hurt and all those rappy. So you got Troy 11-2 and Duke at 7-5.
What's Troy's mascot?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Are they like the Knights just based on that logo?
Maybe?
I'm gonna go with like a Knight or a Spartan or a Trojan.
Troy, Duke,
Lawnmowers?
Trojans. The Troy Trojans.
Oh, the Trojans. Okay.
Yeah, that's Troy. And
That's
it had to be the
original.
Trojan. Like, no shit. Like, I can't believe we couldn't get that. Like,
I mean,
Troy.
Knight, there's a sword, like,
Look, yeah. Sure.
close enough.
How about Troy there? I mean, 11-2. They had to do something right.
This is a dumb question. Where is Troy?
Is that Ohio?
Is it Texas?
It's not. So it's not Alabama, right? So we have the Birmingham, Alabama Bowl featuring no school from Alabama.
I would probably think it's in Alabama.
Like,
I would say Alabama. I would go with Alabama because we don't do
Georgians football team. Where are they? Come on, Wikipedia. Come on. Troy, Alabama. Wow, that's original.
Yep, Troy. If it's in Alabama.
Where are they? Are they in Ohio? They're whatever. Oh, they're not. We got
At least I was in the South. I said Texas.
I know, I didn't.
I heard Ohio.
I said Ohio. I don't know.
Okay.
Sounds like Ohio City.
Okay,
This is
so we
LeBron
do
James
have
fan.
an Alabama team
Yeah.
in the Birmingham Alabama Bowl. Okay.
So then pick the Alabama team.
So next up, we have the something bowl.
Oh, look at that. Carmella Bowl? Oh, no.
Camella
Amelia.
Bowl in Alabama against Arkansas
Alabama. Another
State.
Alabama.
No, it's Arkansas State and Northern Illinois.
No, it's it from what I'm reading there. It says in Montgomery, Alabama.
Yeah, another Alabama
Oh, another Alabama bowl.
Bowl. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, it's in the South though, so I mean it's warm. At least you're not playing in New York City.
Who's the Arkansas State? Is this Battle of the Wolves?
The
no,
Dogs.
sorry.
I think it's a
Husky.
Lobo or something.
Oh, and then a Husky.
No, that's New Mexico State, the Lobos.
Red Wolves.
Red
Werewolf.
Wolf.
Well, I knew it was a dog.
Oh, it's
And
Battle Dog.
I am cheating and looking up every single one. I do not know this.
A Husky
Because we
versus-
don't know.
Versus
And NIU is definitely the Huskies because it says it right there in the name.
It
Yes.
does. It does.
the Dog Bowl. Okay.
But I'm going Northern Illinois. I'm sticking close to home on this one.
Who did I pick here? I picked Arkansas State.
Arkansas State.
Arkansas State
Arkansas
because why not? How you get Arkansas out of Arkansas, I'll never know.
Not really sure. and it
Which
clearly
bowl?
There we
says
go.
Arkansas.
There's a bowl that features somebody who was 5-7, which I thought was kind of.
Who was 5-7 in a bowl game?
Was
You
it?
have
I
to
thought-
win at least 6 games.
No, that's why I was wondering. I thought it said 5-7 when you posted all these.
I could have said it backwards. It could have been 7-5.
Oh.
I do have that little trigger thing called dyslexia.
Yeah, but both teams are 6-6.
All right. Now, I know if you guys have been following, this one's a kind of funny one because, James Madison wasn't eligible for a bowl game because they hadn't been in Division I AA or Division I long enough from making the jump up from 1AA.
BS.
So they did hit the polls last year. They got as high as 22, and they did hit the polls this year. I think they're actually still ranked. I think they got as high as 20 this season.
Don't have their coach though, right?
But I'm not sure. I haven't looked up other than the fact that I heard that the ruling about a month or so ago that they were not going to be eligible for a bowl, and I'm flipping through bowl games, and here we have James Madison in a bowl game. So I guess the people won out on that one.
Well, I mean, the head coach is at IU now.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, hell no. I still went James Madison.
Yeah, sure. Me too.
Well, it's one of those it's a good story, man. Like, they weren't supposed to be in the bowl game.
Yeah.
And they were just kicking ass, so you had to put them in.
Yeah, but I feel like I looked it up real quick. Apparently, they're 24th ranked right now. But like, if you're going to sit there and say like, "Oh, you weren't in," you've been kicking ass, but you haven't been kicking ass long enough, so you're
Pretty
not
much
eligible.
In Division I.
Yeah, you got 3 years. I think you're supposed to be 3 full seasons.
If you make that jump and are immediately competitive, I say screw it.
That's what their argument was.
Yeah. Like, we haven't been here long enough? Like, what's that matter? So when Florida State finally chooses to jump ship, are they going to be ineligible because they haven't been in a certain conference long enough? They can't win the Big Ten because they haven't been in the Big Ten long enough?
We don't want them in the Big Ten.
What, you want them in the SEC?
They get to go to the SEC. I don't care where they go.
It's just not the Big Ten.
Big Ten.
We got enough. Go to the Pac-12. I mean, the Big 12. They need some extras.
Pac-12's going to be done soon, isn't it?
Well,
yeah,
the
Pac-12 I think is dead too.
Ours are dead anyway.
They're going to be the Super Mountain West.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. So we got the famous Idaho Bowl. You got, of course.
Oh, yeah, the famous one.
The Utah State.
How do you like your potatoes?
I do like, but look at that. That has a nice logo. It does look like a potato with some
chives on it.
Potato bowl.
Yeah, look at that.
The bowl's the potato with a little bit of chives and probably some sour cream in there.
Or it could be a twice baked potato.
Who's the other team there? Who's that?
That would be Georgia State.
Oh, yeah. The Panthers?
I'm going to guess they're the Bobcats.
Bobcats.
Are they?
I'm going to go Panthers.
Somebody's actually looking this up.
Panthers.
Yeah,
Panthers.
Yeah, I'm looking. If we're going to question, I'm going to look it up because
we don't want to be wrong on the mascot.
Hey, like
people are trusting us for their mascots.
Every day I do the MLB Immaculate Grid, and I'm usually pretty good at that, and I can usually get every single one right. When it comes to these, famous Idaho potato, cream cheese, spread, chive bowl games, clueless.
Yeah, I think I'm going Utah State. I'm going with the home team on this one.
Yeah.
Who did I pick? I went Utah State on the coin flip.
Yep.
And then we get the South Alabamas. That looks like a wildcat of some sort. And Eastern Michigan.
It's a good thing we aren't like in tune with nature or anything. Like it's a bird of some kind.
The cat.
Jaguars.
I hope this takes place in northwest somewhere. Another Alabama Bowl. Is that Mobile?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess Mobile.
And I think I went a home team again, or closer to home. I think I went Eastern Michigan with this one.
Oh, didn't go with the home Alabama team in the Alabama City Bowl.
Yeah, my fingers ain't got cotton gin written on
them. Let's see. It looks like I went with Eastern Michigan, and now the fact that I know that they're the Eagles makes it the right pick.
Oh.
Well, he looks like an eagle.
He does look like an eagle.
Here's a game that we know.
Las Vegas Bowl.
This is Northwestern and Utah. Now, this one's kind of tricky. I like to stick with my Big Ten teams. Northwestern is a real good field story out of all the turmoil that they went to at the beginning of the season with the hazing scandal, losing Fitzgerald, and all those type of things, and them still get themselves in a position to be in a bowl game. I would love to go for them, but I am not.
Go for the Utes.
Because Utah just always seems to win games, man.
Was that your best Pat McAfee impression, getting everyone riled up just to switch teams at the last second?
Yes.
He's going to put on the hat. Oh, wait, that's...
If I go Utah? Yep,
Lee
coin
Corso.
flip went Utah.
Utah, sure.
Clean
I just
sweep
want a
for
good
the
game.
Utes. For the Utes. This is probably going to be a better game than it looks.
Yeah.
So, because Utah was just their starting quarterback away from being in the Pac-12 championship game. So, if Ryzen plays, he's transferring, I think, for like the 19,000th time. But you got the Hawaii Bowl. I mean, I know it's not a great New Year's Six Bowl, but who wouldn't want to go to Hawaii and play football?
Football?
And that's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Huh.
I don't know what
Probably
that is.
some Carolina name for a cock.
Yeah, because
That's exactly.
well, the Gamecocks were already taken. And they're like,
Oh,
wait, we
my.
can't make anything else acceptable.
You remember back in the day when everybody wanted that damn hat? They thought they were so funny.
Apparently, when my dad was a teacher at a local school here, one of the students walked in with a Gamecock shirt and it said, you can't beat our cocks, with the mascot logo on it. And all the teachers were offended, and they called my dad over to be the judge on it. He comes over and goes, nice shirt, and walks away because he knew immediately what it was.
Nice. San Jose. Only thing I know about San Jose is Paul George. So
Trojan.
I'm going Coastal Carolina.
They got a Trojan. Spartan.
Ribbed for her pleasure.
Trojan man.
Or his. Whatever.
I just went with Coastal Carolina because usually they've got a good baseball team.
Yes.
Yes, and they tend to show up on the in the tournament every now and then.
Yeah,
basketball. So
don't they usually slide in as one of those 16, 15, 14 somewhere there, and usually cause a little bit of yeah.
And so here we got some more. We got Bowling Green, which is not in Kentucky. It is in Ohio. And another Big Ten school in Minnesota. Both of these teams lost to Michigan, so I'm going with Minnesota.
Day after Christmas, 2 p.m.
Let's go
Bowling
with,
Green.
Yeah, I went Bowling Green.
I got recruited
why
by
not?
Bowling Green.
Really?
So that's why I'm going with Minnesota.
So they showed you interest and you went, nah, I'm good, thanks.
I'm good.
No, I really
No, thanks, bro.
I really liked it because when I got the recruiting, started recruiting, it said Bowling Green. I thought it was in Kentucky because my mom's side of my family is from Bowling Green, Kentucky. So I was like, ooh, I'd have some family there. It's like, nah, this shit's in Ohio. Western Kentucky is in Bowling Green.
They did the old bait and switch.
Yeah, but I went up there. I took my visit. They actually drove 3 hours here to Indianapolis to watch me play pickleball at a park once.
dang.
So I took an official visit there. They showed me the ropes. I liked it. It was one of my final 5 schools. But I'm still going with Minnesota.
All right.
Yet again, they're in the final 5, and he rejects them again.
Yes. I said, get out of here. We only have a couple more left. Let's see. The First Responders Bowl. We have Texas State versus Rice. And both of these schools are in Texas.
Good old Texas State.
I'm going with Texas State, too.
Is that the gold? That's the gold helmet, right?
That's the gold helmet, yes.
Yeah,
Rice
I was going to say, I don't know.
Which color do I like that gold helmet. Yeah.
This is why we're not regulars on the Dukes of football. Which team do you like? Give me the gold guys.
Listen.
Why?
Listen.
Because that's what the coin said.
none of these schools will be talked about on any of our episodes.
How
Just
dare
gonna
you?
put that
Oh, really? You
disclaimer out
don't
there.
talk up Texas State football?
Yeah, we're not going to talk up Texas State football.
How dare you talk negatively about the Rice Owls?
Well, there
who
goes half our audience.
Well, I knew the
Oh.
Rice was the Owls. I did know that.
I just learned this information, so I just wanted to share.
Hard to see that out too. Oh, Kansas football. Oh, wow.
Kansas and the University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Is this a Final Four college basketball game back in the 90s?
It wouldn't have been. Yeah, it could have been because then they had. Nope, when UNLV was good.
Wait, that was the late two 90s.
That was 93, 92 and 93. Because that was with Grandma Larry Johnson,
Yep.
Greg Ackles. That was my year. So I know it. They practiced for the Final Four here at North Central High School. So I was all about them running Rebels. But Kansas, that year, I don't think they were like upper echelon that year. I think they came on a couple years later when Paul Pierce arrived.
They had the one good year with Manning, though, right? Danny Manning.
But that was before them.
That was
Danny
before
Manny?
them.
You talking about Danny Manny?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ferry.
Oh,
yeah, that was before the Running Rebels.
And UNLV, they were undefeated right to the championship game.
Damn near 2 years in a row, they lost to Duke. Duke's first champion, Mike Krzyzewski's first
That's
one.
right. His first one was here.
That was his
Yeah.
first one. Yeah, that was the Final Four here because they had just Duke had just blown them out the year before,
Okay.
and so then you get Duke again.
Yeah.
Yeah, different Duke. Yeah, so I remember that.
Larry Johnson.
Everybody still thinks that the Rebels were paid off.
To lose?
Got
Yeah,
Wow.
UNLV have beat everybody like by 20 points all year.
Yeah.
on this one. I know I went with UNLV just because Kansas, for whatever reason, fell into the trap of hiring Charlie Weiss and paying him so much money after he was actually done coaching there. So I couldn't take Kansas knowing that they paid Charlie Weiss.
We got a comment.
I know somebody went with Duke.
We're let him behind, but that's okay. The time zone.
Let's see. That was the last game.
Oh, I want
the
that
last
one
game.
ball. Give me that one ball.
That was the last bowl game for this set of games. That would take us from tonight's game till next week's up until Tuesday before Wednesday's show. So next show, we'll do a little bit more talk about college football because it is the New Year's Six Bowls. So we'll have the two semi-national championship games with Alabama and Michigan and Texas and Washington. And then we'll also talk about the I don't really care because everybody's sitting out bowl, Georgia and Florida State. What in the world?
What? I was double checking that one
Brian's
too.
reading the comment.
You got to throw that one.
Put that
up
comment
there.
up there.
Yeah, throw that up there. Thanks, KT. Are they boxer briefs? Are they whitey tighties? Like, what are we talking about here? Do we know? Or we just?
I have no idea.
I want to see how far we can take this.
I will say my piece on boxer brief is I hate them. You can't decide what you want. You can't be boxers. You can't be briefs. Go
Well,
one way or the other.
I can tell you it won't be silk boxers. That was a fad that was gone days. Like, I don't like these. I think I got some sophomore year in high school with one day in school was like, nah, I'm good.
But they're silk.
Maybe in the bedroom.
Yeah,
No.
everywhere.
Should I get my bass guitar out and hit the bass line swoosh here real quick?
Dump the shotgun. He's a run first free ball.
Yeah, see, now the logic's not there for speed because even swimmers wear Speedos.
They do. And even one pieces for some of them.
Yeah, because it's all about the aerodynamics.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
with that water bottle.
Good thing that lid's on there.
this water bottle heard how this just went downhill. Like, were we really talking about free balling dudes and aerodynamics
And underwear at half mast.
and underwear at half mast?
I've heard of some weird traditions.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of all men's underwear.
Good idea. I thought you were going to say boys' underwear.
That works. That works. It's been working for me for 49 years. I don't want it to stop.
Way to say men's underwear.
So, speaking of underwear, does Dak Prescott still have Patrick Mahomes' lucky underwear that he stole, or am I the only one that heard this joke?
Yeah,
Apparently, Patrick Mahomes has some lucky underwear that he always wears during games, and Bleacher Report has like the little cartoon series they do every week where when the Cowboys went on the winning streak, the whole thing was they were winning because Dak stole Mahomes' underwear, and that's why the Chiefs were losing and Dallas was winning.
It's way too much talk about other men's underwear.
I was just trying to give you the segue for the NFL. since we have Dallas and
yeah, we kind of did the NFL earlier. We like to get into it. We hit it earlier because Dan was one to talk and he didn't give his rant. But we did talk Eagles and we did talk Colts and Steelers. So we did hit NFL. We just circumvented. So, but yeah, but that's all I got, man. Those are our games.
I was gonna say Dan and Quicks gave us our Eagles football. I think it's the most I've ever heard about Eagles football ever.
Oh no, you ain't watched enough shows because I'd have to cut him off. It's enough Eagles.
No one likes us. We don't care.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming and hanging out today.
No problem.
It's fun.
No, you guys are always welcome if you want to chit chat football. But we have the last show next week, so it's kind of part 2 of our, everybody get together. So we will talk a little football, but next week I think we'll have a little bit more fun and reminiscing over and over our previous New Year's and things like that. And then with it being the end of the year, then we can talk about, what was the highlights of our sports in the past year and what we're looking for our individual sports in the next year. So it should be a fun show.
Yep, but us here at the wrestling realm, we got our awards. We'll give out some hardware just for fun, even though, like we said, there's no off season, but we'll do that November or December 30th. We also got a pay-per-view to predict that night, so that'll be fun for AEW. They're doing a World's End pay-per-view that evening, so that'll be kind of a fun show for us.
Should be awesome. Well, awesome, fellas. Thanks for joining us. That's all we got for this episode of the Dukes of Football. Make sure you guys go jump on the website and the YouTube channel to watch any of our shows. If you miss them live, they're on there. Go check them out. What is it? BWSPORTS.com for the website and BW Sports YouTube hashtag /W upcast something check mark.
It's a long.
Yeah, just go to YouTube and hit BW Sports and you'll find us. There you go. For Quiggs, for Steven, for TheOne, this is Dukes of Football, BW Sports 1. We are out. Enjoy your Christmas, everybody.
Have a good one. Talk to you guys soon.
See ya.